Hi guys, Gavin Townsend here in the shop that I created from scratch with my sweat, tears and 100 hours a week hard-working philosophy. Something that some people just don't grasp today in the Western society. Unfortunately, I do come across a lot of people who feel that handouts are, well, up for the picking, up for the taking. And this video is all about what is an athlete. Well, I think there's a lot of delusion in the fitness industry now. I find that more and more individuals are seeking sponsored athlete titles, and I've never actually done any sport before. Now, I'm not an athlete. I'm just a guy who likes to get into trunks and just pose on stage now, and I've done rugby, athletics, all sorts of martial arts over the years, and I've been to sport generally as a general sport enthusiast since the age of 3. Unfortunately now, I get bombarded by kids who go to the gym, pump a few dumbbell curls, working 3% of their total muscle mass, and play on their phones, their selfie devices, and think that entitles them to a sponsorship program. Well, I hate to say this, guys, but it ain't gonna happen. Some days I actually get more sponsorship requests than I do paying customers, which is fantastic, but I look at half the requests and it's, hi, I train 3 times a week and I like to have sponsorship. Sorry, but my mum trains more than that and I'd rather sponsor her and her bills. Yeah? And then sometimes I get a request saying, hi, I'm looking to do a sport in 2 years' time. Would you sponsor me for it? So at that time I get a bit irate because I work with the sort of philosophy that if I'm going to do shit, I'll do it now. But rather than me ranting and raving and looking like I'm having a mental breakdown during this video, I'm just going to highlight the importance of identifying clearly from the onset what is an athlete. So I'm 30 years of age. When I was in my teenage years, athleticism as a whole, to me and to people around me in sport, were those who had it as a full-time job. And I don't mean 5-6 hours a day. I mean every hour of every single day dedicated to their sport. I'm talking in nutrition, I'm talking in training principles, the likes of added flexibility, having that whole team around them, coaches, the likes of physiotherapists, nutritionists, lifestyle coaches, positive mental attitude coaches, the people who keep them on a good mental track, as it were. And these were athletes who, like I say, exercise for 5-6 hours a day. So I get bored to tears when I get inquiries from individuals who claim to be an athlete and yet they train less in a week than certain individuals train in a day. Now, I can speak from experience of meeting these people because I've met the best boxers on this planet. I've met the best cage fighters in the UK. I have been privileged enough to meet some of the best sports people on this planet. And it frustrates the shit out of me when I have to constantly see deluded individuals thinking that they're entitled to some sort of sponsorship. And they ain't got a clue. They have not got a clue what being an athlete actually consists of. Like I say in this video, I am not an athlete at all. And yet I train for 12 to 14 hours a week, every week. And I make it happen. And at the moment I'm doing these competitions. So I might be a bit ratty, a little bit dark-eyed, a little bit tired. That's why you're probably getting this video right now. But seriously guys, 14 hours a week, I'm eating 7 meals a day, I'm dedicated to the course. But I'm dedicated to doing the physique, modelling and pretty much modelling what I embody. That is fitness. So I'm trying to inspire other people into fitness. But like I say, this video is so important for youngsters to question themselves, what is an athlete? So if you're watching this, if you are not doing a sport or you are doing a sport, before you go to a company and say, hey, I'd like sponsorship, can you sponsor me? What you need to identify with first and foremost is see, A, what you actually offer to that brand, B, are you actually an athlete and are they going to take you seriously, and C, what can you really bring to the table? So, like I say, the meaning of being an athlete to me has been heavily diluted over the last 10 years, and I've seen that happen more and more so through the growth of social media. So many people I see are suddenly this athlete, that athlete, this athlete, and yet they've never done any competitions and they don't fully commit themselves to the cause. By the way, if you are an Olympian, if you are a top athlete in your own right, if you are a professional athlete in your own right and you're dedicated to the cause 7 days a week, thumbs up to you. And if you're not, aspire to be. I hope this video makes you question what an athlete is. That's my view, that's my rant. This is my channel. Subscribe.